La scorsa volta su Syberia, alla taverna, ci hanno dato le indicazioni per andare a trovare l'orologiaio Steiner. E niente, ci andiamo subito a fare una capatina. A sinistra ha detto, in fondo a sinistra ha detto. A sinistra, allora di qua. Mi perdo. Chi c'è qua?
Lost your way, pretty girl?
Forse un po' sì.
If you need someone to follow you around town, just ask.
Me ne vado da solo, dai. Sarà lì? Steiner!
Steiner.
Steiner. Tutti orologi. Vediamo un po'. Andiamo a incontrare Steiner. Ulla! Su. Allora, vediamo un po'. Chi c'è? L'orologiaio Steiner.
Hello. Are you Mr. Steiner?
Sì che è lui.
I'm sorry to bother you, Mr. Steiner. My name is Kate Walker, and I've come to pick up the prosthesis for Kirk, the Euchel spiritual guide.
And well, dear Miss Walker, Dr. Efimova has informed me that the young man was not yet in any sort of condition to withstand the operation, and that...
Mr. Steiner, are you all right?
It is impossible. That pendant you have around your neck. I would be very obliged if you would entrust me with it for a moment. Please, Miss Walker. Mein Gott! An XZ-2000 automaton heart in perfect working condition. A compensating spring memory. Pendulum ventricles and small mechanical pumps. Everything seems in excellent condition. Donnerwetter! Where on earth did you steal this, Walker?
È un ricordo.
I did not steal it. It's a souvenir.
Oscar.
It's all I have left of Oscar, a very dear friend.
Ah, so. And yet I am actually very familiar with this type of precision mechanism. An infernal precision. Incredible, unique expertise. For this was a Vorarlberg automaton, Miss Walker.
Yes. It was Hans Vorarlberg who designed this object. Tell me, did you know him?
Oh, yeah. He even lived here a few years. We did a lot of work together. He taught me so many different things, you know. So it is useless to try and make up silly stories, Miss Walker. And I am afraid that I am not about to allow you to leave here as long as you have not told me the truth about where this object comes from.
Ma dai, perché? Parliamogli di Hans.
Oh, don't bother locking me in, Mr. Steiner. If you must know, the truth is that Hans Vorarlberg was someone who was very important to me. I accompanied him on a very strange journey throughout Europe. And that object in your hand is the only souvenir I have of that adventure.
That proves nothing, Himmelherrgott! Hans would never have given this to...
No, stai calmo che sei malato.
Mr. Steiner, are you all right?
My heart... need... my medication... Quickly!
Just don't move. I'll go and get your medication right away.
Perché non lo so dove è la medicina. Porta medicina.
No medication in sight.
Boh.
Empty.
È quella? Terza voto. Che cosa c'è?
Make yourself right at home. Don't mind me. I just own the place.
Sarà sotto la medicina. Boh. Che bello. Ah, si accende.
Fantastic.
Eh sì. L'Italia di giornale. Sarà con il cassetto. Beh, guarda quanti cassetti.
There's no point.
Niente. Qua.
Nothing that could help him.
Niente. Chiudiamo.
That could do him more harm than good.
Decisamente.
No medication.
No.
No way. Nothing that could help him.
No.
That could do him more harm than good.
Prescrizione di Steiner. Bene. Quello può essere utile.
No medication. No medication.
Allora, guardiamo la prescrizione di Steiner. Allora, sono Steiner. Leggi. Il dottor Zemetin, dottore di medicina, facoltà di medicina di Tunguskaya, specialista in medicina del lavoro, clinica di Wassenburg, dato medico generale. Prescrizioni: 2 fiale di spironolorene, 3 scatole di lasilactide. Raccomandazioni: capsule quotidianamente, preferibilmente all'ora del tè. Ok. Spironolorene, 3 scatole di lasilactide. Va bene. Andiamo lì. Ah, si può aprire il coso. Cambiare l'orario. Cambiamo l'ora. Ma lì ci manca l'animaletto. Se dopo ci sarà da cambiare, sarà qualcosa da fargli.
All that clattering must get really tiring after a while. Kirk's prosthesis, but it looks like it isn't finished. A woman's writing saying, "Grandfather, don't forget to take your medication 3 hours before dinner."
Proviamo.
Going by the smell, I'd say
Devo
this
vedere
cup was
questa tazza è
recently
stata
used
usata
for tea.
recentemente per il tè. Mettiamo lì la tazza. Usa la tazza qua. Ah, la tazza qua, perfetto, allora è giusto qua. Io il tè lo bevo alle 5. Sì, il tè delle 5, è giusto. Ah, sono le medicine, perfetto. Che spettacolo. Prendiamo medicina. Ecco.
Thank you for your precious help, my dearest Miss Walker. I'm I'm afraid I may have judged you somewhat hastily.
Don't mention it, Mr. Steiner. Tell me about the prosthesis. I need to take it back to Kirk very quickly. If, of course, you agree to let me have it.
Yeah. I just have a few small adjustments to make. It involves very precise and meticulous mechanics, understand?
Will it take long? I'm sorry to insist, but I also have to give a hand to those unfortunate Yukels. I need to help them get across the lake with their herd of ostriches. I'm so worried about them.
Once the mechanical leg is at last ready, I can go to the clinic and bring back young Kirk to you. That way you only have to worry about what happens to the other Yukels.
Well, thank you. I'll gladly accept your help, Mr. Steiner. I'd be a fool not to take advantage of your sudden change of heart.
Yeah. But are you truly aware of what lies in store for the nomads on the other side of the lake?
What on earth's the matter, Mr. Steiner?
The next stage of your journey is the poor, cursed town of Baranor. It has become hell on earth since the time of the last great ostrich migration. Please join me downstairs for a moment, Miss Walker. I'll show you exactly what I mean.
Va bene. Dove è andato? Ma... bobina di pellicola. Dove è andato? Ah, è là.
Look just next to the films there, Miss Walker. You should find a film on Baranor.
Sì, l'ho già trovato il filmato. Wow. Maledetta Baranor è la città martirizzata. Baranor non è altro che una distesa di rovine e desolazione sin dalla settimana dopo l'esplosione del reattore numero 3 della centrale nucleare. Sembor è sulle sponde opposte del lago, protetto da venti dominanti e fortunatamente sembra essere scampata le letali nuvole radioattive. La nostra città si mobilitò per portare aiuto ai nostri vicini. Sebbene i nostri mezzi fossero modesti, se paragonati a una tale catastrofe, fra di noi c'erano dei brillanti ingegneri meccanici a tempo di record svilupparono un piccolo esercito di automi in grado di aiutare la gente colpita. Quindi quegli uomini e cani d'acciaio potevano arrivare dove un umano non avrebbe potuto mettere piede senza ammalarsi gravemente. Potevano diventare scavatori, soccorritori e barellieri. Ho capito. Oscar, sembrano tutti uguali a lui. Effettivamente sì. Pezzi magnifici. Il modello XZ2000 è senza dubbio uno dei più grandi capolavori di Hans. La loro missione era riportare tutti i superstiti della catastrofe a Weissenburg, dove le vittime avrebbero ricevuto le cure migliori nella clinica di Zamiatin. Fu la Crystal, il battello che si occupava del collegamento giornaliero fra le città di Weissenburg e Baranor, a portare i nuovi soccorritori sul luogo del disastro e a riportare indietro i sopravvissuti della catastrofe. Quindi Baranor subì le devastazioni di un incidente nucleare, ma secondo quel filmato gli automi che lei ha progettato con ansia avrebbero dovuto salvare molte vite, giusto? Temo che le cose non andarono proprio così, a causa del capitano Obo che... deve essere Sara. Venga qui, signorina Walker. Le presento... L'ho già conosciuta, Sara. Vabbè, comunque. Seguiamolo.
Miss Walker, may I introduce you
Ho
to
già
Sarah,
conosciuto
my
tuo
granddaughter?
nipote. Ciao.
We've actually already met. Haven't we, Sarah?
I actually owe Miss Walker a candle.
Sono in debito con il
Thanks
signor
to her
Walker.
calmness and
Grazie
peace of
alla sua
mind, I'm
calma,
still
presenza
here
e
and
spirito
on
sono
my
ancora
feet.
qui.
She
Ho
found my
trovato la
medication
medicina,
and
me
gave
l'ha
it to me
data prima
before
che
it was
fosse
too late.
troppo tardi.
Donnerwetter.
You don't mean you had another attack, do you? Ah, you're being so very naughty, grandfather. You absolutely must let Dr. Zamiatine examine you.
Come on, stay calm, my little child. When I go to the clinic to take the prosthesis to the young Yukol, I'll stop by and see the good doctor. Until then, why don't you make yourself really useful to Miss Walker? She's looking for some way to transport the Yukol caravan to the other side of the lake.
Well, I think I've already found the solution. The boat in the film, the Crystal, it must be the ship that's docked in the port. If it was able to transport the automatons you and Hans built, it could carry the ostriches across the lake.
Ah, that's not a bad idea. But unfortunately, there's a slight problem of size, dear Miss Walker.
Quale?
What on earth do you mean?
Obo became a poor wreck when he simply abandoned our automatons in Baranor. The coward now drowns his sorrows in vodka. He's convinced that he fled because of the monster in the lake. Heh! Apparently the imbecile saw the monster, Himmelgott. So he went back on his tracks, abandoning all the automatons in Baranor, as well as the people they were there to rescue.
Grandfather, I know you're still really angry with Captain Obo because he abandoned the automatons that you built with your friend Hans in Baranor. He was supposed to wait for them. They were going to take all the survivors they found in the rubble to the boat and then bring everyone here to safety in Valsambor. But in the end, when he got to the beach at Baranor and saw the disaster and all the dead, he became really afraid. The disease, the radiation. He must have had an uncontrollable panic attack, so he immediately turned back, dumped the machines on the Crystal into the lake, and came back empty-handed to Valsambor. And the automatons have been there ever since, in hell. But who knows? Maybe today he'll want to sell. I'm sure Kate will be capable of convincing him to help the Yukols. I have to go do my waitressing shift in the tavern. Come by and see me later on, okay?
Va bene,
Captain
dopo
Obo will
passo
be
di là.
there.
All right, then. I'll try and convince Captain Obo. Thank you for everything, Mr. Steiner.
I don't know if I really should wish you good luck, dear Miss Walker. Baranor is only an open grave now.
Va bene, andiamo alla taverna allora. Io pensavo di dover fare delle altre cose con la strumentazione.
Ma questo lo faremo la prossima volta. Ciao da Svideo!